All right, guys, so you've got Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in one corner. In the other, you've got the royal family, the British royal family. And we've got the judge, jury, and executioner, which, of course, is Oprah Winfrey in the middle. Fight! Have you guys heard about this? This is pretty much worldwide trending news right now about the Oprah Winfrey interview with Meghan Markle. Meghan? Which one is it? And Harry, Prince Harry, spilling all the beans regarding their time together within the royal family and why they had to leave England and the royal family behind, at least for a little while with Harry. He hasn't stepped down completely, but he's taken a step back, which is kind of unheard of in his position. But yeah, why not? They're the royals of the 21st century. And yeah, they had to move to a different area to escape the craziness that was the paparazzi and the bad press and the royal family and just all the negativity that was happening to their lives, their personal lives when they were there. So they moved to Canada, I believe it was, last year, 2020. And yeah, this interview right now is worldwide trending with Oprah Winfrey, the big O. She's black, she is beautiful, and she is bloated. Whoa! Yeah, she's loaded, all that money. This is the interview, and this is how much it apparently cost CBS. CBS reportedly paid at least $7 million to air Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's bombshell interview with Oprah. I reckon it would have cost more than that to have an interview as exclusive as this with the actual royal family themselves. Well, some of them, Harry and Meghan. I think this would have cost more than $7 million. But yeah, $7 million. Now, Oprah and Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's interview with Oprah is said to have cost CBS at least $7 million. Well, we've already read that. Why are we saying it twice now? It's already written there twice. The deal gave CBS the rights to air the 2-hour special in the US and international markets. So, yeah, really, really interesting that this is coming out. Now, today we're going to do a quick little read of what some of the biggest bombshells were in this actual interview. Plus, we're going to show you some of the funniest, a few funny memes that have come out of this situation. Guys, my name is Gareth. We do daily videos on this channel. You can find me at TallBoyGareth. This is my handles, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Don't forget to give me a subscribe and ring the bell. Otherwise, YouTube is very mean and they won't tell you when I post a video. Now, I actually met Meghan Markle and Prince Harry when they were here in Sydney. They did a trip to the Sydney Opera House with thousands of people lining up. I was one of the people. Didn't get a photo with Meghan, unfortunately, but very cool people. I have actually met Prince Harry before and Prince William. Got photos with both of them and their father, Prince Charles. Really cool opportunities. I had to wait hours and hours in a packed line of people. It was very stressful and heat stroke inducing. But here is some proof. The Sunday Telegraph. This is a piece of newspaper. Well, this is the newspaper that I've saved from that time. This was 2013, and take a look at this. Not more, but yes, there is more. Who is that? Who is that getting a photo with Prince Harry? Can you guys see properly? That is me getting a photo with Prince Harry, and yeah, that was such a cool opportunity to meet him. And yeah, I've met his like I said, his father. I've met the brother at different points in time in history. Yeah, really cool opportunities. So let's just get straight into this. What's actually been said regarding Oprah's interview and all that jazz. We're playing a bit of Chicago right now. Next, I'm going to be Mr. Cellophane Man because you can't see me. All right. Okay, so here are some of the bombshell moments from the actual interview with Meghan and Harry. So what are the reasons Harry and Meghan left England and the royal family? Well, Meghan has said, quote, everybody, you know it's legit when I say that word, quote, she didn't want to be alive anymore. That was a very clear and real, frightening, constant thought, she said. She tried to get help from the institution. I'm not too sure what the institution is. I'm guessing the royal family. So she tried to get help from the institution, saying that she wanted to go somewhere to get help for her mental state. I'm guessing the family said that she couldn't because it wouldn't be a good look for the institution. So Harry and Meghan had to try something else to get help, get her the help that she needed. So what's actually going on in this first little bombshell right here? Let's dissect this a little bit. So basically, Meghan is suicidal now, and is severely, depressed with depressing thoughts. Harry has said that he himself went to a very dark place, and that he wanted to be there for Meghan Markle. Oprah Winfrey asked Harry, did Harry tell other people in the royal family that she needed help? And Harry's response was that that's just not a conversation that would be had. Harry went on to say that he guessed that he would have been ashamed. He guessed he would be ashamed to admit that she needed help to his family. So there we go. The family have kind of not learned anything from the past. Obviously, you guys may remember Princess Diana, Princess Di, died because of a lot of things that were happening in the family, and not so much that, but she died because paparazzi were chasing her in the streets of Paris. But during her time within the royal family, I should be saying, it's well documented with interviews and written down things, I think, that she wrote down in her private books. But yeah, there's interviews of her saying how depressed and how much anxiety she had within the royal, being there as being married to Prince Charles, and Prince Charles was apparently cheating on her with what's her face? I can't remember the other girl's name now. She looks like a wrinkled handbag. That's not very nice, is it? Camilla Parker Bowles. Sorry, Camilla, if you're watching this. So Princess Diana ended up having so much stress while she was pregnant to William, and I'm assuming Harry as well. While she was there in the royal family, of course, she was very famous doing her political stunts, trying to remove landmines from different countries, walking in a landmine-infested area. She was loved by the world over. But we'll go back to what's actually been said here with the interview. So so Harry went on, like I said, Harry guessed that he would have been ashamed to admit that he needed help, that he and her both needed help, and that his family pretty much weren't there to help in any way, shape or form. Oprah asked Harry, so why did you leave the royal family and England? Harry said lack of support and understanding. Jesus, his poor mum. Prince Harry and Prince William's poor mum, Princess Diana, had so much issues and problems during her stint in the family before she died, unfortunately, in 1997. Nothing's been learned, apparently. So it would look, at least. So Harry said lack of support and understanding. Harry said that he wanted to step back, not step down. So he's just taking a step back from the actual family, but he's not completely stepping down from his royal duties. I'm guessing temporarily he is, but other than that, it's just temporary. Now, this is where things potentially get interesting. This is where the race card potentially comes out. Here we go, let's continue. He had 3 conversations with his grandmother regarding stepping down, which is the Queen of England, the woman with her face on the banknotes and the coins. She's got her face on our banknotes in Australia and coins as well as Canada as well, I think. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on that one, but yeah. Harry had 3 conversations regarding all of this with his grandmother, the Queen, and 2 with his father, Prince Charles. But here we go. Then Prince Charles stopped taking his phone calls. So Prince Charles, father and son, had a bit of a riff because of all this. Prince Charles stopped taking phone calls from his son, Prince Harry. Wow. Interesting revelation. Revelation? That's the one, isn't it? Here we go. That's not the one. And then Prince Harry, and then shouldn't stop talking with the family. Okay. Oprah asked, why did he stop taking his calls? Because Harry started taking matters into his own hands, because the family would not help the situation, the suicidal thoughts with his wife, and he was in a very dark place, and the family wouldn't help, so he started taking matters into his own hands, and as a result, his own father stopped talking to him. Sad. I know how it feels. Very sad, but we will continue. Now, it also looks that Harry and his brother, Prince William, have also distanced themselves from each other because of all this. That's very sad as well. Harry said that time heals all things, hopefully. So as you guys have known, Harry and William have been very close, and they've shared a lot of heartache over the times that they've been alive, losing their mum so early. They've both gone to various wars as helicopter pilots or as a soldier or something like that. I think William was a pilot, Prince William might have been a helicopter pilot, and Harry might have been a soldier. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's pretty accurate. And unfortunately, they've separated their friendship at the moment. Very sad, guys. But interesting that this has actually been said, not by an outside source or someone else in the media or some whoever. This has actually been said by Harry himself and Meghan themselves. Very interesting revelations, I guess you could say here. What else was also said? They've distanced themselves. Okay, now Harry has said that time heals all wounds, hopefully. Now, while Meghan was pregnant with her first child, I think she's now currently pregnant, so with a second. So while she was pregnant with her first child, there was apparently conversations throughout the royal family that the child wouldn't be given security. Well, when you're married to the Queen's son's son, and they're having a daughter or a son together, I mean, why the hell would that child not be given security when he's going to school and preschool and trips to public events in the future or anything like that? Why would that be? Maybe this is it right here, because and that the child would never be given a title. One more thing to talk about. Usually when a royal family member has a child, they are eventually given a title, like Harry and Meghan are like the Prince and Princess of Sussex. Is that what it is, Sussex? So they're usually given a specific title that represents them. Well, this kid wouldn't be given that, apparently. Ouch! What's going on there? Now, this is where the race card comes into play, everybody. And the family were worried about how dark the baby's skin would be when the kid is born. Very interesting. You should see that if you get the chance to watch the interview. I've only watched bits and pieces of it, like a bit of a compilation, I guess you could say. Oprah was not happy with that one. Oh no, girlfriend! Oprah was not happy with that one. Oprah was kind of like, Oprah looked shocked when she heard this. You should have seen her. She was like, what? What? She wasn't like that, but she wasn't happy. So yeah, we'll say that one more time, okay? And the family were worried about how dark the baby's skin would be when born. Oprah looked shocked when she heard this. Oprah asked, here we go, Oprah asked, who is having that conversation? We want to get to the bottom of the source. Who is actually saying these, semi-racist conversations? How black is this kid gonna be? We need this kid to be more white. I don't know who's actually saying these things. And Meghan and Harry basically said that they wouldn't tell. Now, what did they actually say? Let's get straight into it. We'll show you guys another photo, of Oprah. We'll change the photo up a little bit, I guess you could say. Scroll that down a little bit. So they would not tell who said these things because it would be very damaging for them. It's already starting to be reported in the UK, all of this. So yeah, they would not. I guess it's good that they didn't do that. If Harry and Meghan would have revealed who actually said some of these things. And I'm sure there've been a lot more things that have been said which they've kept off the table. But I'm sure if they would have said who were the people that were saying and asking these questions, I'm sure that would really damage their career. And I guess it's probably the best thing to do. Otherwise, Harry would never be accepted back into the royal family again after that. So you've got to mix the balance of, give a bit, keep a little. I absolutely agree with that. Now, what is actually going on with this? Now, all this information, as I've said, is all throughout the press around the world. Piers Morgan, who's a famous TV news reporter. I don't know if you've seen his face. He's someone famous. Excuse me. He's someone famous. But Piers Morgan is famous for hating Meghan Markle, and has said that he wouldn't believe her even if she was reporting the weather. So if she was doing a weather job on the TV station, she was like, "It's going to be raining tomorrow." No, it's going to be sunny. He apparently wouldn't believe her if she was doing that. So he apparently has a hate, not a love-hate, but a hate relationship with Meghan. Probably unjustified. Don't know why he's like that. Now, as I've said before, Princess Diana was actually famous for having depression and suicidal thoughts when she was alive within the royal family. So has the family actually learned anything from 1997 and beyond, when Prince Charles and Diana first became entwined with each other and then became married and all that stuff? Have they learned anything from all of that? It would maybe seem not. Very interesting news. Wow. Guys, that's been a quick little video regarding the royal family, and I hope you liked the video. Give me a like and subscribe and ring the bell, because we're making daily videos about all kinds of topics all around the world, and of course unboxings. You guys can also find me at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at TallBoyGareth. I've been Tall, and my name's Gareth, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, guys. Bye.